What is up, guys? Welcome to Boomer Base. Today I'm here for a full series review of A Sign of Affection, a new romance anime that recently aired this season. It was going to be one of my first impression videos, but I became so hooked that I pretty much binged it in one sitting, so it can't really be a first impression because I've now got the whole impression. So this season of anime I haven't really been watching too much, in all honesty. I've been looking to try watch a bit more over the last few weeks or so, and I stumbled across this. It had some good reviews on Crunchyroll, so I thought, hey, let's dive in. I'm a big fan of romance anime, so let's go for it. And you know what? I absolutely loved it top to bottom. But before we get into that, let's get cracking. Now, I'm no stranger to romance anime, I like my Toradora, I like my Clannad and Clannad After Story, RIP, such a fucking sad anime. I like my kind of harem ones like High School DxD, the quintessential quintuplets, and I've enjoyed some more recent ones like My Dress Up Darling and Horimiya and things like that. One of my favourites is My Love Story, so if you haven't watched that, go watch that, as that's absolutely adorable, hilarious and cute. So when browsing the Crunchyroll of the more recent things this season, I stumbled across A Sign of Affection. Now, it's a very short anime as a whole. It's just 12 episodes. That's very digestible for anyone. I think there is an English dub that's also coming out, as I know a few people don't actually like to watch sub. So there's that coming out straight away already, so that's really good. Most people, if not everyone, have seen some form of romance in their lives through media and television and things like that. Some have also watched it in anime form, and I think it's although it's not a niche, I think it's a genre that's not loved enough. I'm a sucker for, the cutesy, the feelus, all that type of thing. And then when I watched the first episode of this, I was completely drawn to our main two characters of Itsumi and Yuki. Now, Yuki has a disability, and I did see some people sort of saying, oh, they're playing the disability card. I fully disagree with that. I think it's quite refreshing that she's deaf, and we add this sign language element, which ends up becoming quite cute and things. Now, I know that there are a lot of tropes with the romance anime where it's, oh Christ, we'll get through 12 episodes and they'll finally admit they love each other and maybe hold their hands, or we might even be lucky enough to get some smooch and things. I can promise you, you won't have that. There'll be all those things that you want to see well before the show ends itself. Now, one of the main big aspects of this is that there are, and spoiler warning going forward just before, there will be spoilers about this show, so if you don't want to hear them, turn away. There seems to be three sort of main love angles. We have Itsumi and Yuki. We have Emma, who also loves Itsumi. Shin also loves Emma. Then we have Oshi also liking Yuki. And then we have Yuki's friend, Rin, who loves Kyoya, who then also kind of loves Rin as well. So there's lots of sort of backwards and forwards, but I promise you, by the end of the season, you'll have everything that you want within reason. Now, Yuki with her two boy toys, we'll call them, Itsumi and Oshi, it's quite a unique dynamic because Itsumi does end up becoming the boyfriend of Yuki, but Oshi has kind of loved her all this time and never admitted his feelings. He's been very nice. He learnt sign language. He really likes sign language. He's very overprotective of her, but never admits his true feelings. And although at the beginning it becomes a bit sort of, please, fuck off, let Yuki and Itsumi be together, I do feel a bit sorry for him by the end of the first season, and I hope his character develops further in the manga or the anime when we get a season 2. I think a season 2 has already been announced, which is wonderful. It's just one of those things where I like having more than one couple to root for in a sort of romance anime as well. It adds just a bit more to it. It's not just, oh gosh, we're going to have 12 episodes of, oh, will they hold hands, or oh, one loves the other and the other one loves the other, but they're not admitting it. We get rid of those bad tropes. We get to focus on some other things. We get to see a whole array of, they're in university essentially, so it adds a little bit more to being, I think, allowing to have the more kissing relationship sort of thing. There's lots of drinking and things. Wow, Itsumi has the biggest riz I've ever seen of an anime character. That man is god tier of the riz. He is far too good with it. Some of his lines are just so cute. I was literally sat there, I got into bed, I popped it on, and I just watched all bar the last episode, because I had to wait for the last episode to come out. But I watched all those 11 episodes in one go. I was hooked. And I was just sat there, I was getting giddy at night time. I was just letting out little giggles, just little ahs and things. And it's something that I think that it's just so nice to have that with anime. It's so nice to feel, connected in a way and just rooting for these characters in such a positive way. It's one thing that I like to, I like my shonen, I like my fighting, I like my dark anime, you name it. But it's nice to just kind of return to like a slice of life or a romance thing and just kind of have none of the horrible things that tend to happen, or the waiting for the power-ups and things like that. So it's always quite nice. I did like how they tackled the deaf disability in sign language. That was very well done. It was tasteful. I liked Itsumi's very cute learning of sign language and things, as he's all about his languages. He knows like Spanish, German, I think Mandarin or something, as well as Japanese. So he's all about the learning languages, and Yuki ends up preparing him a little book. He starts learning it, and as the show goes on, he learns more and more and can understand her. He's very patient and things with Yuki, and it's just adorable, like genuinely adorable to watch. It's ridiculous how giddy I become when watching it. It does tackle a few different bits to do with trying to get a job as someone with a disability as severe as being deaf. It was quite weird to see that not even a lot of her, or a lot of Yuki's friends, even knew sign language, and her parents didn't know sign language either, which I thought was quite actually appalling for their daughter to be disabled like this and have not learnt it. But I mean, that's another topic. I don't know if there's a reason why, or just, I don't know. I don't know. As far as I'm aware, she's had it all her life, and I think they could have definitely made more effort. Now, if you're also looking for an anime with a lot of pretty boys, you're in for luck here, as all the boys are very pretty. The girls are also very pretty themselves, but, the majority of people that will watch this won't be my target audience. There's lots of pretty males, so you're in for a treat with this. Some sort of thoughts or wishes, I think going forward, I want to keep the relationship going, of course, with Itsumi and Yuki. I really don't want I don't want the annoying trope of a third person coming in and ruining it, and there being some weird like breakup or stuff like that. I would like to picture that they're just going to be happy forever. I would like to see some more focus on Kyoya and Rin. I think their relationship will be able to develop really, really well. Shin and Emma will be very early days, but if I get some cute moments with them, I'm all here for it. I'd like some big adventures of them all going out and things. That would be really cool. And then probably my main wish is for Oshi to do something with his life that makes it more meaningful for him and more enjoyable for him, whether he finds someone or whether he pursues his career with sign language a bit more, then meets someone who is also deaf. That would be really nice to see for him. But overall, I could not recommend this anime enough to you. It was really cute, really nice, all here for it, and I honestly think you should give it a go. If you've already watched Sign of Affection, just drop a comment down below and let me know what you thought. Let me know your thoughts and feelings about it. Are you excited for Season 2? But thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And tune in to another episode of, anime reviews, but also first impressions. This is kind of a mixed bag as a whole. But no worries. You take care now. Bye-bye. Hey, thank you for watching the video. Click the button to keep watching, or click the other video for more videos. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.